Example is an abrasion test underway. The clay slip is pumped through fine meshed gauze for a standard time. This gauze represents the machine wire of the paper maker. After washing, the gauze is weighed, and any loss of weight would indicate the abrasion factor of the clay. Particle size is of the greatest importance in standardization. When the suspension has stood for a predetermined period, a precise amount of slip is drawn off from the correct level in the beaker. Large and therefore heavier particles drop first, followed by the finer ones. By drawing off a measured amount in a given time and evaporating the water, the clay can be weighed to establish the particle size of the slip. This apparatus has been devised to determine the bending strength of samples of potting clays. The extruded and dried sample of the clay under investigation is supported on V-blocks and a beaker suspended from it. Water is added to increase the weight under careful control until the clay sample can no longer support the load and breaks. The beaker drops and impinges on a switch which cuts the water off. The weight of the water is measured, and so the bending strength of the clay is established. Vital statistics for the potter to make one of the best-known end products of English china clay. Just as precise an examination is required by the paper makers. They too use vast quantities of high-grade clay. The X-ray plant gives a positive indication of clay by producing a strip negative, where the characteristics of a sample are clearly shown so that the consistency of the product is maintained. The electron microscope is another useful tool of the research department. By direct observation, enlargements of 40,000 diameters can be seen or photographed, each particle of clay blown up to the size of a geologist's specimen.